Sienna Mae, babes, what made you think it was okay to return to social media with a statement saying, "I hope they cancel me"? Aren't you already canceled though? Before we address the backlash Sienna Mae received for her return, there's another huge embarrassment that went down on the internet this week as well. After James Charles got canceled for posting a twerking video, and even Jaden Hossler got accused of harming a woman at his show. Yeah. These influencers are officially losing their mind right now, so with that being said, let's take a look at what went down this week. Am I the only one who's been feeling pretty okay this week? Like, everything has been going very smoothly for me. Yeah. That didn't last too long as I got jump scared by the return of Sienna Mae after she decided to post a new controversial YouTube video on her channel. Just when we thought we got rid of her, she showed up out of nowhere. To be honest, ever since Sienna Mae got canceled for making those accusations on her ex, Jack Wright, I never expected Sienna to make a return ever on social media. Because if you really think about it, her career is just over now. The entire TikTok community switched up on her after she got accused of essaying her ex-boyfriend, Jack. And what's worse is that many of her close friends stopped interacting with Sienna, including millions of her followers that she lost during this horrible situation. On top of this, Sienna also lost her entire career as well after tons of sponsorships and brand deals decided to stop working with her because of the accusations. All of this, you guys, piled up on Sienna, and as a result, she tried victimizing herself multiple times on social media, all while respecting Jack Wright, just so that people would at least forgive her.
With how, blown out of proportion this has all got, it's now, to the point where I just, can't even, deal with this stuff anymore. It's literally just me kind of, focusing on my emotional state.
But unfortunately, the hate and the negativity was already affecting Sienna in many ways during that time, which made her take a long break away from the internet. During this period of time, tons of rumors went around on social media that Sienna Mae had committed suicide after multiple news articles reported that her family has been hiding the truth about Sienna's disappearance. This situation, you guys, shockingly made millions of people extremely happy, even though it was creepy to some people considering the fact that fans were celebrating Sienna's death rumor on social media. That was until Sienna decided to clear up the rumors and officially return to social media with a 1-minute video titled, "I hope they cancel me." Just take a look at this video, you guys. This was very concerning because it was very unexpected from Sienna to return to social media begging people to cancel her. But the message behind her video was different, since in the video you can notice how Sienna was wearing a shirt that said "Flop Era." And if you go ahead and read the lyrics of the song she chose for the video, it talked about how the person wanted to get canceled just so that he could spend more time with himself and his family away from attention and social media. I hope they cancel me so I can go be with my family, so I can quit wearing this mask, dog. Tell the people, kiss my ass, dog. I hope they crucify me. I hope they put me down. I hope they euthanize me. I hope I never, ever have to go on TV. Jimmy Kimmel does not want to meet me. I told my manager, no more parties in Los Angeles. As of right now, my job is to lie down. So yeah, basically, Sienna just wanted to share a message for cancel culture that she's happy that now she's canceled. And what proved it is that thousands of people came after Sienna once the video got posted, since many of them started attacking her for being brave enough to return and pretend that nothing has happened. Here's what they had to say. "I feel like she's trying to romanticize the situation. This is so strange. She's very brave to come back. I'll give her that. Let's cancel her for this." Wow. All the cringe, secondhand embarrassment, audacity, and shamelessness rolled into one video. LMAO, bruh, you thought you ate. I would love to hear your opinions on this, but anyways, let's move on now to James Charles, who lost almost 100K followers for twerking in a video. Imagine just posting a twerking video and getting canceled for it. If this isn't embarrassing, then I don't know what is. You know, it's strange how once people get canceled on social media, they get called out by millions of people for the most unproblematic thing ever. And the reason for that is because people nowadays try their best to wipe the existence of others who are currently canceled by calling them out for nothing, as if they aren't welcome on the internet anymore. This has happened multiple times with James Charles after he got canceled once again on social media for his predatory behavior last year. And guys, ever since this happened, people have been victimizing James left and right just so that he would disappear off the internet and never come back. But when it comes to business, James Charles is a professional, since he returned after his cancellation with his regular content despite the hate and backlash towards him. And guys, this situation made millions of people upset and annoyed, as if James seemed unbothered with all the hate the world was throwing at him. Until people decided to come together this week to beat James Charles after he posted a video on his TikTok account twerking while showing his BBL. Oh God. You know, people weren't that confused about twerking on TikTok, but they were more shocked about James possibly getting surgery for his genitals after they looked non-existent in his TikTok video. And guys, this made James respond to multiple comments saying that he has not done any surgeries to remove his genitals, but instead they were just tucked. Where'd it go though? People in the comment section has never heard of tucking, and it shows. Ha 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 ha. You guys never heard of tucking? After things went completely normal, James decided to start a huge mess on social media after he went on his Snapchat and posted a picture of him adjusting his genitals just to prove to people that he has not gotten any surgery to them. And guys, at this point, people officially lost it, since they felt it was very unnecessary and inappropriate for James to post such a thing, considering the fact that he has young followers watching him. When people ask me if I cut it off, here's your answer, LMAO. Good parents need to pay attention and know they're watching at an admitted predator. I honestly think his audience is older than they are. He used to be family friendly. As he is straying away from that, he's losing followers. People need to stop supporting his sponsors. This is not appropriate. His fan base is mainly children. After this, James went on his Instagram stories to talk about how he lost almost 80K followers for his Snapchat story and how people are just boring. I lost 80,000 followers today for posting that tucking story. I'm so sorry y'all are boring. You will not be missed. LOL. Anyways, loves, let's end today's video with Jaden Hossler and his team beating up a woman at his show. Excuse me? But when did Jaden Hossler get so violent all of a sudden? Oops, never mind. I guess he's always been this way. Ever since Jaden Hossler broke up with Nessa Barrett, this man has been losing his mind on the internet. And by that, I mean people have been calling him out for allegedly hooking up with multiple girls after his breakup, and on top of this, he even kissed a girl on stage at his show just to stir up controversy.
Oh my God, and then it's us leaving Jaden's hotel room at 9 a.m.
Okay, don't leave that part in.
Now, the situation in today's video is completely different since, well, a girl who allegedly attended one of Jaden's shows decided to go on Twitter to expose how Jaden's team beat her up and how she will be filing a lawsuit against Jaden for watching her get harmed and doing absolutely nothing about it. Jaden is getting what's coming. He cheated, he watched a girl get beat and decided not to say anything, and his ex-friends keep saying what a he's becoming. So, you know, people get the energy they put out. Karma is a buddy. He's going through a lawsuit for having his team beat me up, and he stood there and did nothing. LAPD does need to speak with him. So after this, Jaden made an announcement on his Instagram that he had to cut his tour early because of the allegations against him and his team. Sorry to announce, but I have to end the tour one day early. There's something I have to be home for. Tuscan, I promise I'll make it up to you. See you soon. Tickets are still available in Phoenix. At this point, people felt something was wrong since the girl who shared her story on the internet about Jaden and his team seemed very unauthentic, and the fact that both Jaden and his team refused to take accountability and address it made it very suspicious as well. This situation made tons of people confused about whether they should side with Jaden or the victim, until a girl who was at Jaden's show went on Instagram and confirmed that the victim was actually responsible for the fight that broke down after she got very aggressive and refused to leave, which made everything escalate very quickly. Me and my friends were all there, and Jaden and his team did not not put their hands on her. Jaden told security she was fine and okay staying inside the area, but then she got aggressive with the staff, and that's when everything escalated. She got aggressive with staff members inside the club and refused to leave, which is what led to her getting kicked out. After this statement was made, the girl who filed the lawsuit against Jaden and his team deleted all her tweets about Jaden. In fact, her account is no longer available on Twitter anymore. So yeah, it's still unknown whether this story is true or false, but anyways, make sure to check out my latest videos on these influencers by clicking on the tab right above.